Welcome to Hibernate Tips. In this video, we'll explore over 70 practical solutions to common Hibernate ORM challenges. Whether you're a seasoned Java developer or just looking to deepen your understanding of object relational mapping, this guide is designed to help you tackle real-world problems efficiently. Hibernate is a powerful framework, but as your projects grow, so do the complexities. This video will walk you through essential tips from basic setup to advanced mappings, ensuring you have the knowledge to build robust, high-performance applications. Let's dive in and unlock the full potential of Hibernate together. Hibernate ORM and JPA are essential tools for Java developers, but they come with a steep learning curve. At first, it might seem easy, just add a few annotations and everything works. However, as you encounter more complex requirements, you'll realize that a deeper understanding is crucial. The documentation is comprehensive, but it can be overwhelming and doesn't always address real-world scenarios directly. That's where focused tips and recipes come in, helping you solve specific problems quickly and efficiently. This approach bridges the gap between theory and practice, making Hibernate more accessible. Like traditional books that teach Hibernate sequentially, this resource adopts an FAQ-style approach. This means you get direct answers to common and complex questions, making it easier to find solutions when you need them. Whether you're troubleshooting a mapping issue or optimizing performance, you'll find concise, actionable advice. This structure is especially helpful for developers who prefer learning by doing and need quick guidance for specific tasks. By combining this approach with other resources like blogs and forums, you'll have a comprehensive toolkit for mastering Hibernate. This collection of Hibernate tips is designed for developers who already have some experience with Hibernate or JPA. If you're looking for practical solutions to everyday development challenges, you're in the right place. The tips are self-contained, so you can jump to the section that addresses your current problem without reading everything in order. While beginners may find some concepts advanced, those familiar with ORM frameworks will appreciate the hands-on, example-driven approach. It's perfect for anyone who wants to implement business requirements efficiently using Hibernate. Getting started with Hibernate involves setting it up in your preferred environment. Hibernate can be used as a JPA implementation in Java SE or Java EE, as a proprietary framework or as a persistence provider in Spring. The core features remain consistent, but the bootstrapping process may vary depending on your environment. In the following scenes, we'll cover how to bootstrap Hibernate in Java SE, Java EE with its native API and with Spring Boot. Each method has its own configuration steps and advantages, so you can choose what fits your project best. Use Hibernate in a Java SE environment. You'll need to add the required dependencies to your project. The main dependency is Hibernate core, and you'll also need a JDBC driver for your database. Once dependencies are in place, configure your persistence XML file in the meta-inf directory. This file defines your persistence unit and database connection setting. After configuration, you can create an entity manager factory and obtain an entity manager to interact with your database. This setup is straightforward and forms the foundation for using Hibernate in standalone Java applications. A Java EE environment, bootstrapping Hibernate is even simpler if your application server already includes Hibernate as its JPA provider. Just add a persistence XML file to your deployment unit, specifying your database and Hibernate settings. The container will automatically create an entity manager factory for each persistence unit, and you can inject entity manager instances as needed. This approach leverages the capabilities of your application server, streamlining the setup process and integrating seamlessly with enterprise Java applications. For developers who need more control, Hibernate's native bootstrapping API offers greater flexibility. You'll start by adding the necessary dependencies, then configure a Hibernate CFG XML file with your database settings. Next, create a standard service registry and build a metadata object, which you use to instantiate a session factory. This method allows for programmatic configuration and is ideal for advanced scenarios where you need to customize Hibernate's behavior beyond the standard JPA setup. However, it's more complex, so use it when you need that extra flexibility. Spring Boot makes integrating Hibernate incredibly easy. Simply add the Spring Boot JPA starter to your project and Spring Boot will handle the rest. Define your data source properties in the application properties file, and Hibernate will be ready to use. You can inject an entity manager using the @autowired annotation, allowing you to interact with your database seamlessly. This approach is perfect for modern Java applications that leverage Spring Boot's auto-configuration and rapid development capabilities. Sometimes you may need to access Hibernate-specific features while working with the standard JPA entity manager. JPA provides an unwrap method that lets you obtain the underlying Hibernate session or session factory. This gives you access to proprietary features like streams and optional support. Simply call unwrap on your entity manager or entity manager factory, passing in the desired class. This flexibility allows you to combine the simplicity of JPA with the power of Hibernate when needed. Hibernate's static metamodel generator creates JPA metamodel classes, but these are often generated in a directory not recognized as a source folder. To solve this, you can use the build helper Maven plugin in your Maven configuration. This plugin registers the generated directory as a source folder, ensuring your IDE and build tools recognize the metamodel classes. This setup streamlines development, especially when working with type-safe criteria queries in Entity Graph. Hibernate supports a variety of standard mappings, making it easy to map entity attributes to database columns. This includes mapping basic data types, primary keys, and associations between entities. In the following scenes, we'll explore how to define schema and table names, map basic attributes, and handle primary key generation. These foundational skills are essential for building effective data models and ensuring your application interacts with the database correctly. Specify the database schema and table name for an entity. Use the @table annotation with the schema and name attributes. This tells Hibernate exactly where to persist your entity data. For example, annotating your author class with =author, schema =bookstore ensures that records are stored in the correct table and schema. This level of control is important for aligning your object model with your database structure, especially in complex or legacy systems. Hibernate can map most basic Java types to database columns without extra configuration. This includes types like string, integer, boolean, and various date and number types. Simply declare these attributes in your entity class and Hibernate will handle the rest. This automatic mapping simplifies development and reduces boilerplate code, allowing you to focus on your business logic rather than database details. You've covered the essentials of setting up Hibernate, understanding its FAQ-driven approach, and handling basic mappings. With these foundations, you're ready to explore more advanced topics like custom mappings, complex queries, and performance optimization. Remember, Hibernate is a powerful tool that, when mastered, can greatly simplify database interactions in your Java applications. Continue exploring the tips and examples provided to deepen your expertise and build robust, efficient systems.